check out that entryway then.
You both make your way into the dark doorway in the middle of the corridor. You see a mirror? It looks like the mirror right there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see it now.
It's like some kind of entertainment room. The sort you're supposed to have a fancy rich people who wanted to show off.
Not anymore.
Nevermore. It would feel elegant if not for the massive crack that runs along the entire length of the floor. The air stinks of mildew. You see what Tabitha doesn't want you exploring these rooms. There's a large painting on the far wall of the room. From a distance, it looks like mud depict the town. Jeez, I'm not glad any of this is still standing. Tabitha should think about moving before half of this house decides to fall off the cliff. This room makes my nose tingle, and not a pleasant sense of the word. As Stella exactly films B-roll of the ruined parlour, something else catches your eye. A bookcase, or rather, what's left of the bookcase is a pristine blade!
Ooh!
Hanging by a single rusted hinge. The sagging cells reveal some sunless space beyond. Once hidden, now exposed by the rot of this house. It's that Stella has spotted it too. She turns the camera towards the dark entryway. A hidden room. Oh man, the fans are gonna love this.
Well, let's look at the painting first.
The painting highlights the old buildings and locations of many she already visited. The town hall, the estate, the mines, the clinic still called a hospital at the time of the painting, the church. And there's something you've yet to see. The historic Callaway Tremere homesteads. And that would be our little town. There's a plaque under it. The commemorations of Enoch Scarlet, head of the Scarlet Hollow land revitalization project. Let the past never be forgotten. Oh, I feel like writing something that I was just asking to wind up gathering dust in neglected rooms like this. Let this be a lesson to all my viewers looking to immortalize their life's work. Do it better. So, I'll two of you, maybe.
Alright. Let's check that hidden room then.
So that takes you by the hand, a firm grip leading you with a sense of security, even as you take a step over the wide gap in the floor. Together you duck between yourselves and stepping over water damaged books and into the darkness of the hidden room. Swanky!
Yeah? Fluffy cow! Lantern is screaming and he doesn't know why.
The space is darkest features barely illuminated by the faint light trickling in through the myriad of cracks and holes in the walls. The wallpaper, a deep, exquisite red, adds a blood-like glow to the dimness. The walls are lined with ornate display cabinets. Some empty, some still presenting their antique treasures. Nestled in between the cabinets, a single tall bookcase remains standing. Its occupants dusty, but still mostly intact. But of all these ornate details, your focus is drawn to exquisite-looking desk in the centre of the room. Mahogany. This room stinks of high heavens. It's a lively smell, not like the dead smell of the rest of this awful house. That's my nose that sees me. I do believe there's some kind of wild animal in here. A possum, if I could hazard a guess. If any tries to slice a single paw, my Stella, they got the hell to pay. Mark my words. There's some backs out at the rest of the room, attempting to imitate whatever it is she smells. Shh! That's it. We don't want anyone else to find us here. Who knows what they might try to seal it up back up.
Oh, we're referencing the Cask of Amontillado, are we?
Yeah. Russian quiets us down, but doesn't stop her from thoroughly investigating the space. As it Stella's, they kind of find every other explorer hopes for a hidden room locked away in the Scarlet Estate, full of weird artifacts and keepsakes no one was ever supposed to find. They weren't counting a couple of investigating documentation. So nosy buggers like us go looking enough. But here we are, about to blow your family's sordid past wide open. Kinky.
Yes. Investigative documentarians. Is that what YouTubers are?
It's what this YouTuber is. I've been thinking of opening with that instead of the YouTube thing. I wonder if I had to explain what YouTube is to any old people who ask what I do for a living. It's not that the old people around here don't already know about it and have YouTube accounts just so they can follow my channel. But you know, if I...
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical speaking, my brain is not working to me today. Future old people I might meet.
Alright, let's check that desk.
Step towards the desk. There's something worth finding in these drawers.
Let's try the top drawer.
Top drawer mostly contains a tight, old tiny letter writing materials complete with a fancy dagger-shaped letter opener and wax stamping kit embezzled with the initials ES. The wax seems lightly gnawed.
Dustin, have you been eating the wax?
Beneath, you find a pile of crumbling financial documents scrawled in neat cursive in every spot and needed a signature in the name of Enoch Scarlet. This must be his desk. Meaning this must be also his study. Hidden among the documents, you find an ancient photograph. A stern blonde man stares up you from detritus at the bottom of the drawer. A face you're surprised to find you recognise. It's the man for your vision, the one in the hospital bed.
Yeah. Teddy, I guess.
Hey, I've seen that before. That's a picture of Theodore they put in the local history books. That's your great-great-uncle or something. The one who died in the collapse.
I had a vision about him yesterday.
No way.
Enoch said he was working with a witch and that she'd be able to help him fix things. But this was in the hospital after the collapse.
Stella focuses the camera on you as you explain your vision you saw yesterday. She's clearly shocked by this revelation, drinking every word, eyes growing wide. A witch! And somehow they managed to convince the whole town that Teddy died in the collapse. But if he didn't, and some witch was involved. Sounds to me your family has more than just Charlie's horse skeleton in their closet.
More than likely.
You can also draw.
Let's try the bottom drawer.
The bottom drawer offers some resistance. He tried to put it open. Seems like it was locked, but with a bit of metal attempted to hold it shut. Seems to have rusted to a point of uselessness years ago. It gives him a sharp tug, but actually was splintering softly somewhere along.
Dustin!
You try to see the familiar faces staring up at you from a nest of broke ordered glass vials. Let me at them. I'll tell the folks out. Oh, hey there, Gretchen. We don't need to get all riled up right now.
Please no kill, Dustin already dead. Bleh!
They play dead.
No, Gretchen, Dustin and Dustin's mom are friends. You don't need to fight them.
Dustin? Well, I didn't know you went around befriending every disgusting little wild animal in town. I was unaware that I shot with someone who was of such low breeding. Thought I was supposed to go learn something from you. He could refer to all me to choose to mingle in the case of riffraff. One should be so unkind to those who are lesser, even if they mean to put up some odious beasts as these. Shut up, Gretchen. I am sorry to find my hat of past. I'm a lady after all. Back in stock, Dustin stirs. Returning to his tiny body. Though his mom betimes in a half-dead state.
That's right, Dustin and human friends. And human big and strong protect Dustin from ugly dog. How'd you get here, Dustin? Other human come into room. Scary human. It scared Dustin and Dustin mom. Other human did much moving around. Dustin afraid that Dustin house would be moved too, and maybe Dustin would be eaten by scary human. But Dustin know about many places to hide, so Dustin and Dustin mom come here. Are there any secrets you know about the Forbidden Wing? Secrets. Dustin not know about many secrets. Dustin know upper room's scary. Smells like blood and storms. No good hiding places where human come. That's why Dustin down here instead. Nobody ever come here. Plenty little dark place to sleep too. Other secret Dustin know is stuff that look like food in other small house, not actually food. It not stop Dustin from trying to eat it though. Could turn into food when Dustin not looking. Can I pet you? I will be very gentle.
Dustin appears to think about his glancing at the form of his pseudo-dead mother, then back up at you.
Okay.
You carefully run a hand along Dustin's back and bubbling gently between the ears. He closes his eyes, seemingly enjoying the interaction as much as you do. He feels oddly greasy, and his fur is coarse and thick, but his tiny body is warm and comforting beneath your palm. Oh, how sweet. I already did that part out of the video. We don't need commenters starting advice about pissing about animals. You understand that you have some unworldly bond with every animal you meet. Though, maybe exploring it could be make for some interesting new series.
Are you gonna come back to live in my room? It's just Dustin house on weekend, but Dustin can wait for next weekend. I don't suppose you could let me have one of those vials you're sitting on.
Dustin glances at the vials beneath him and his death-feigning mother. Takes a moment before responding, clearly thinking long and hard about it.
Human can take weird eggs. That okay with Dustin.
He slits a number of vials from beneath Dustin and his mum, who is stiff as a board. A tiny trickles blow leaks from the corner of her mouth, leaving a damp trail along the width of them.
Bye, Dustin. Bye, Dustin's mom. Okay.
You close the drawer, returning Dustin and Dustin's mum to their hideaway before returning to Stella with a handful of glass vials. Dustin, lucky human have very good nature. Lucky human reign in Hellbeast. Dustin almost died like siblings. Alright, let's see some good these little bad boys. You can do the honours while I hold the camera.
Alright.
You hold up one of the vials, twisting the cork.
Oh no, it's a message in a bottle.
It does cheers with a pop, releasing a smell of old pot like an old pond. Like decaying leaves and damp earth. You took at the corner paper and it unfurls, writing across its surface as it's crisp and clear as it just had been written.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Damn it!
Motherfucker! To Miss Maeve, I know it's been several years since my last visit, but I do hope you remember that young lad who used to find himself at your doorstep more than you probably would have liked. I write now you with the utmost urgency. Let's see if the news has reached you regarding what transpired just yesterday.
Oh!
Message to the wits. The paper dissolves when you finish reading it, as if it finally realised it had been submerged all these years, turning to useless pulp between your fingers. These papers smell so strange, like woods at night or old leaves. I could have been able to pinpoint it better if not for the other meek of those filthy possums. Damn, were you able to get through that? It turned into some bus before I could get through all a few lines.
I can only make out bits and pieces. Something about a Miss Maeve?
Yeah. That's about all I got too. Man, it's like the was meant to be read. I was just really old. Still, maybe we can keep that piece of paper, keep a piece enough of it together. What do you think? It's as long as you have the chance to return here. The vial seems so delicate to safely carry with you. Keep reading.
Keep reading.
You open another. Miss Verena, trouble with the tea. Your presence is requested at once. Another. Velina, know what you tried. Do not appreciate the attempt to a subterfuge. Though we both.
Oh, there goes.
Sludged. Well, the letters are addressed as Miss Maeve are signed with ES. You can assume these had to be from Enoch. Many seem unimportant listed in the time and place. You assume meetings between Enoch and whoever this Verena may have been. Before you start to know it, the drawer is empty. The floor around you scattered with drained vials. The air stinking of rot. ES must have gotten. ES has to got to be Enoch, Scarlet, and that Marv. Could have been the witch he was talking about in your vision. They want to fix their problems. Or maybe the witch is Verena. Hard to say. Other than that, I'm at a loss. Maybe this make more sense once we explore more of the estate. You step away from the desk.
Alright, guess back into the hallway.